I just wanna ball making plays.
Hey everyone, and welcome to today's upload where I want to make some barbecue jerk ribs. So I found this idea on YouTube by another fellow YouTuber by the name of Talia TV. So I am going to have her link to her channel down in my description box down below, but as well as her short. So I ran across this short the other day and I immediately said, you know what? I gotta find me some ribs. So I text my grandmother knowing that they had about plenty of racks in their deep freezer because they keep that stuff on hand and I don't. But I went and I found this recipe right here for some jerk barbecue ribs. And let me just say, I'm getting ready to recreate these bad boys because when they came out, they looked amazing. So we're going to get ready to go ahead and get this started so that I can share with you guys exactly how she made it. But I wanted to make it so that I can support her and see exactly what it is she made as well. She makes a lot of great recipes, so go ahead over and subscribe to her channel if you haven't already. Alright, so I got two from her just because of the simple fact I want to see exactly what this is going to taste like first. So I'm going to do all the mixing and then I will see if the second rack of ribs is going to get the same treatment, just because I do have two kids and I'm not trying to make it too spicy, and I know that it's not, but at the same time it's the stuff that we'll be using today that might make it a little bit spicy. So let me show you guys what you'll need. So in her video, she used yellow mustard, some jerk seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, parsley flakes. She used smoked paprika, but I'm just going to use regular because I don't have smoked. I also seen her using pepper, Creole seasoning, like some Cajun seasoning, so I'm using Tony's. She also used some barbecue sauce and honey. I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's. And then there's also some brown sugar that's needed. So I'm going to get ready to go wash these bad boys off because the first thing that I'm going to have to do with these is peel off the membrane. Alright, so I got my gloves on. What I want to do is simply just brush down one at a time with the mustard. But first, we have to peel the membrane. Okay, I've seen better days when it comes to membrane on the ribs, and you know what? I finally got all of the membrane off. Now I'm going to open up the yellow mustard and we're going to squirt this all over our ribs. Definitely want a generous amount on there as you are plastering this everywhere. And I think I just got some on my face, y'all. That's why I need to do it on the table. Anyways, just do the sides as well. And so we're gonna do the front. We'll then flip it over once I get the seasonings together, because I'm gonna season this side before I flip it over. First of all, opening up all of these seasonings definitely has my kitchen smelling really, really good. So with the half cup measuring cup, I am measuring out half a cup of the brown sugar. I really don't care if it's over. I love me some good brown sugar. That's the first thing we need in here. The next thing that I'm putting in here is 1 tablespoon of good old onion powder. Y'all know I gotta close them as I go because otherwise it'll be a whole mess here later trying to clean up. So then I need 1 tablespoon of the garlic powder going in. And then next I need 1 tablespoon of that Cajun seasoning. So I'm just gonna use Tony's. Like I said, Tony's has really grew on me over the years. I definitely think that it's a great thing to add in. So it's calling for 2 tablespoons of the jerk seasoning. So I'm just gonna measure that out and dump it in. I don't know if I really wanna do 1 or 2, but we'll just see. I did 2 as she had in her recipe. And then I'm doing half a tablespoon of black pepper, so that's going in. Next I'm putting in 1 tablespoon of dried parsley. Y'all, if y'all know anything about me, y'all know I love parsley. I literally put it on a little bit of everything. So this is kind of what it's looking like so far. And then the last thing is to add in 1 tablespoon paprika. All right, so here we go. Let me show y'all. Honestly, it's looking great. I do have some big pieces of brown sugar that I just need to obviously mash up, that don't want to mash up by itself. So here I am. All right, so what we want to do is put this now on top of our ribs, and then we're gonna save some to go with the barbecue sauce and honey as our barbecue glaze. Alright, so I've done front and back with the mustard and the seasoning. We're going to cover this up and then cook this on 350 for an hour. After an hour, I will then come in and brush it. But meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make the glaze while I wait on this to cook in the oven. Alright, so while I have the first batch in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and make up that barbecue glaze. That way when the hour is up and they come out, I will already have it ready to brush on. So I'm putting in some of the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I'm using the leftover seasoning that I had. And then I'm also adding in just 1 tablespoon of honey. Go ahead and give that up a good stir, good mix. This is what it looks like. Okay, I got the sweating up in here, so I had to put my hair up. But y'all, Sky gave me a great idea, right? And I thought about this before I even started, that I was going to taste test the barbecue sauce while it's in the oven. Now that right there is good. It's definitely not too spicy, so I'm glad that I did decide to go ahead and do both rack of ribs with the regular seasoning like she did in her short, because it don't even smell spicy. Like Scott was like, it's like the same type of barbecue that you would have on chips. So definitely not spicy at all. I have about 31 minutes before they come out of the oven, and I'm just getting all of the barbecue sauce out of the thing that I can so I can toss this, and I will just save whichever one I have left over for the side, because I do have chicken thighs in the deep freezer, and I could easily put this sauce on top of there and make this as pulled chicken or just some barbecue baked chicken thighs. Alright, y'all, the ribs are out of the oven. They've been in there on 350 for an hour. And now I'm gonna go ahead and glaze it with that barbecue sauce. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in there for about 30 minutes. And then that is when I will throw the other one in. And we will give it a good taste test. So that's what the food came out to look like. I have the other one in the oven now, in there for about an hour. And then I also need to make the mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes to go along well with dinner. So from there, it should be good. So I hope that you all enjoyed watching me bake the barbecue jerk ribs. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also go over and check out Talia TV's TV channel. Check out her channel, as she does different things over there with baking and cooking, as well as some vlogs from time to time. Check it out.